Hi, Gerald. It just thought it would be easier to do a video for you rather than to explain this through a bunch of emails, messages, and texts and all that other stuff. So it's just a quick down and dirty how to get your video from Zoom to YouTube. Now, there are a few restrictions in Zoom that you probably want to be aware of, like on the free version, I believe the length of video is only 45 minutes. Then you have to start up another meeting again. I think that's kind of really the only restriction there. And if you set that up with your interviewee or the person you're talking to beforehand, just set up another meeting afterwards. If you know, let's say it's going to be more than 45, but less than an hour and a half. So set up two meetings back to back and make sure that your person you're interviewing has the meeting ID and the password before you guys get started. So when you end the first one, go to a commercial, do whatever you're going to do, and add whatever you're going to do, and then break back into the interview on the second half or the next 45 minutes. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you how to get this from Zoom into YouTube. And I'm using Streamlabs OBS to do some of this stuff with. I don't know if that has any effect on what you're doing. If you have any questions about that, let me know also. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay. First, let's start with Zoom, and let's just go ahead, and I know you probably know, you know how to sign in, you know all of that stuff, but I'm going to go through the steps here. So we want to host a meeting with video. Now, when this pops up, you're going to see a message on mine because my camera's being used for this to record, so it's not going to recognize the camera. So you'll see up here it's giving me the cannot start because my camera's being used elsewhere. Now, you might run into this sometime. If you find that you get this message, that means your camera's on in some other software like mine. Streamlabs OBS is where it's at. Anyway, so let's open this up. This is more of a placekeeper than anything else. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit record right away so I don't forget, because you can always edit it after the fact. Now, I also have my presets set, my preferences set, so when I open up Zoom Meeting, mine automatically starts recording and starts putting it into a file and doing all the stuff that it needs to do. I'm recording right now to give us something to work with. Again, you'll see that my start video is slashed only because my camera is being used elsewhere. I am on audio. You can see it bouncing up and down, so I do have some sound coming through. So that should be enough for now. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording. Now, the recording will be converted to an MP4 when the meeting ends. You just stopped recording, but you haven't ended your meeting yet. Sometimes we have to have conversations afterwards. We want to thank people, do all that stuff. You may not, but you don't want it recorded, but you still want to have a little bit of conversation. This is when you would do that. Now, when you're ready, hit end meeting for all. Now, it's going to come up with this mask here, which is convert meeting to recording. Then it's going to show you where it's keeping it at. In mine, it's keeping it in documents on the desktop. So just close this out because it knows where it's at. Now, when you open this back up and you can't find your meeting, open this mask back up and get to your dashboard. Click on meetings up here. So your dashboard is going to look like this. If you want to know where your meetings are, you can't find it on your computer, it's going to be here also. Click on meetings and just find the meeting that you did. This is the one that we just did just now. So it's right here. You could take a look at it. You can open it. When you hit open, it's going to show you where it saved it to. Here, basically, the documents under my desktop tab. So we're done with Zoom for now. Let's go ahead and close that out. Now let's go over to YouTube, because ultimately this is what we want to do here. We've taken our Zoom video now. We've loaded it down to our local computer, which is your computer at your home. And the option when you click the option to record, when you open it up and start the meeting like I do, it's going to tell you that you are using your local computer for recording, and it'll just let you know that you're doing that. It's nothing that you really have to worry about or anything. It's just FYI. Anyway, so we're on my channel now. So what I want to do is I want to bring that video into here. So I'm going to go to the YouTube Studio. You have to be on your channel to get there. The YouTube Studio has all kinds of great information. If you're looking for, creative stuff and all of that, YouTube's really good about all this stuff. So I highly recommend looking into some of this stuff that they have popped up. Here's one of my other videos. Anyway, so we want to create. So we want to upload a video. We want to find where it's at. I'm just going to pick one. Let's see. Let's pick This one here, I think this is the one. And we're just going to open it. Now it's going to be a short one, so it's going to pop in pretty quick. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Okay, this page right here, I'll let you go through this page. This is where you put in all of your stuff. All the stuff that you're learning in the video, in Sean's stuff and all of that. This is all really good information here. Your title, get your description right. This is where you put in all your thumbnails. You may know all of this stuff already. If you're having trouble with your thumbnails, it's going to try and put in some of its own in here. I say create your own. Go to like Canva or something like that and create your own thumbnails. Super easy. I love using Canva because it's quick. You can put it into playlist. All of that, don't worry about it. It's processing abandoned. I've already uploaded this file, so just to test it out. That's why it says that. Here, let's try another one just for the heck of it. So we're going to open up, select a file. Let's do this one. Actually, let's do one with a little more meat to it. Let's do that one. Open. Select file. Here. Oh, let's go this one. It doesn't do the M4As. Okay, so we're back to this. Now it's starting to process. It's starting to take care of the video. It's pulling it all in. Here's again where your all your information goes. Is your key, your search terms. All of that goes into here. Again, also I use all of this stuff is the vidIQ stuff. I highly recommend using at least the free version of that. It's fantastic. So anyway, there you go. Here's your link that you can share your video with. It's nice they put it in a short link. Anyway, that's getting your video. So we go to next. This is not for kids. Next. You can add an end screen. You can add your cards. Next. Make it public, private. I'm going to make this one private only because I don't want anybody else to see it, really. It's just basically for, this is a demo for you. And we're going to go ahead and save it. Now, the video is only visible to me, as you can see right there, because I saved it there and put it on private. This is the one that was abandoned. This is the one we just uploaded. So you're good to go. If there's any more, just a sec here. Let me get back to... So if you have any other questions about, say, vidIQ, or I know a bit about it, not a lot. I'm just starting to get used to using it. Your downloads, anything else. If you get stuck with that stuff, don't fret. Just drop me a line. Let me know. I usually can work through stuff. I love a good challenge. So if you run into something that's a little sticky, let me know and let me see if I can't figure it out for you. If you're into doing your audio and changing up your audio, let me know. I can help you out with that also. That's kind of my, my superpower, as it were. I love doing audio editing. I love teaching audio editing also. So to get yourself sounding real boomy, real professional, real clean. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. If there's any other questions you have, please don't hesitate to give me a holler. Let me know what I can do for you. As I said, I just want to help you succeed. It's that whole karma thing. You do a little bit of this, you get a little bit of that. So this is all just FYI for you. And if there's any questions, let me know. Have a great day, Gerald.